The worst part about getting stopped out isn't losing the money. It's what happens the next time the market gives you the exact same setup. Because now, you're no longer fighting the market. You're fighting the memory of your last loss. That's exactly where I found myself. A few hours earlier, this long trade had already stopped me out. Not by much, just a few tiny pips. Then, almost immediately, price turned around and headed exactly where I'd expected. The market didn't prove my analysis wrong. It simply kicked me out before it happened. I won't lie, that one hurt. Then something strange happened. Price came back. The pullback looked clean, almost like the market was giving me a second chance. Most people think entering a trade is the difficult decision. It isn't. Entering again after you've just been stopped out is much harder, because now every candle reminds you of what happened last time. I took it again, but here's the problem. I couldn't trust it. Not completely. Every little move against me felt bigger than it actually was. I checked it that afternoon. Everything looked fine. Nothing unusual, so I left. The next morning, I opened the chart. No way. Price had come within millimeters of my stop. For a second, I just stared at it. If it had gone just a little lower, this story would have ended very differently. And then that voice came back. Close it. Take what's left. You already know how this ends. The funny thing is, the chart wasn't telling me to close it. My emotions were. Every time I looked again, the bullish evidence was still there. The structure, the momentum, everything that made me enter was still valid. Nothing had changed, except my confidence. 2 hours later, boom! Price exploded. It erased the entire pullback, broke the previous high, and suddenly, everything felt easy again. Funny how confidence comes back the moment price starts agreeing with you. That's when I closed the chart and went back to my life. Then came my least favorite part of trading, waiting. 2 more days of absolutely nothing. And that's something people almost never talk about. Trading isn't stressful because charts move. Sometimes it's stressful because they don't. The longer a trade stays open, the more opportunities your brain has to convince you that your original plan was wrong. Eventually, the market made its decision. Price pushed higher, hit my target, and the trade was over. Looking back, this wasn't a story about making money. It was a story about trusting a plan after the market had already given me a reason not to. Sometimes the hardest trade isn't the one that loses. It's the winning trade that almost convinces you to give up.